Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be playing with the Love, Trust and Fairy Dust palette. I purchased this palette online at Ulta. If you guys would like to see that video, I will have it linked up here and down in the description box. This is what this gorgeous palette looks like. It is in this round case, and of course it has this gorgeous pink and purpley sparkly like starry finish to it, and I absolutely love this palette. And it has the rose gold on the back, and then the colors look like this. I have played with this palette a couple times, and I did actually use this palette for a makeup client, and I just really love the colors in this palette, and this palette does smell like vanilla. I do not remember all the details for this palette, like how much it costs and everything like that, but I will have all the links down in the description box just in case you guys would like to purchase this palette. This palette is a part of a collection, but I only purchased this palette because normally with collections I don't like buying the whole collection if I'm not going to use the products, or I'm just not that into the products that come in the collection. But without further ado, if you guys would like to see this makeup look, then just keep on watching. As you guys already know, I am going to set my eyelids with my favorite primer. And if you don't know which primer I use the Luscious Angel Eyes eyeshadow primer and base. I got it in a BoxyCharm box, and I have been loving it ever since. Obviously, if you guys are returning subscribers, you would know that because I use it and mention it in every single one of my videos. So I'm just going to pounce this in. Now to set the base, I'm just jumping into my Norvina palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here, which is called Base. Again, if you guys are returning subscribers, you know this is the palette that I use every single time I do a makeup look because I am obsessed with this base shade. It is the perfect shade for setting your eye base. Okay, to start off, I'm going to jump into this shade right here, which is called Frolic, and I'm going to start placing this into my crease. Shade really isn't that dark, but I just want to use it as a transition shade because there are dark shadows in this palette, so I'm not entirely too sure which colors I'm going to use, so just in case I want to have a nice transition shade. So to darken it up, I'm going to jump into this purpley shade right here, which is called Whimsical. I'm going to place that right over the transition shade that I just laid down. So to darken up the crease a little bit more, I'm going to jump into this dark brown shade right here, which is called Wonder, and I'm going to start placing this right on the outer V. And I'm just going to start flicking this right into the crease. I'm going to jump back into the first shade that I use, which is this one right here, which is Frolic, and I'm going to just start buffing out this line up here because I don't want it to be too harsh. If you guys hear any background noise, I did move my beauty room once again, so I'm actually downstairs in the front room now, and I am a lot closer to the dogs. I'm a lot closer to the front door and the traffic, and of course if you hear any baby noises, Anessa is watching a movie. So you might also hear the movie too. She is watching Tangled, so it might get a little loud. And I apologize for that, but that is just something that I have to work with. Especially when you have kids and dogs and traffic. And with the same brush that I have been using, I've been using the Beauty Accents Blending Eyeshadow Brush. I got this brush at the dollar store for $1. but I'm just going to jump into this darker shade. This is more, it has more of a purple in it, but this shade is called Wish, and I'm just going to do the same exact thing as I did before, but I'm really just going to concentrate this color just in the outer V. I'm going back in with that Frolic shade one more time, and I'm just going to really blend this up into the brow bone, but I want this line to be very diffused. Okay, so now that the crease is pretty much how I want it, I'm going to start packing on the pink shimmer shades, and I'm first going to start off with this shade right here. The shade is called Flitter, and I'm just going to take this on a packer brush. I have no idea where I got this brush from. I believe I got it off Amazon, but I'm not entirely too sure what the brand is or anything like that. But I'm going to start placing this in the inner third of the eye. I do not know where I got this brush from. I think this is one of the brushes that I got in the, I forget the name of it, but I always have the brush sets linked down below. I know I did get this off Amazon and it came in a set, but now I'm just going to jump into this shade right here, which is called Whimsical, but I'm just going to place this right in the center of the lid, bringing it up to the crease shade. Now I'm going to go back into that same dark color called Wish, and I'm going to start deepening up this outer corner again. So for the inner highlight and the brow bone, I'm going to jump into this middle shade right here. Unfortunately, this middle shade does not have a name to it. Okay, so to finish up the eyes, I am going to take the purple shade that I used before, which is Whimsical, which is this one right here, and I'm just taking it on the Luxie 121 mini tapered brush, and I'm going to start buffing this right in to the lower lash line. I'm going to jump back into the darker shade, which is called Wish, which is this one right here, and I'm just going to darken up the lower lash line just so it matches with the crease shade. Waterline, I am going to add a white color. I'm just going to use this little pencil right here. I do have a full-sized one. This is the LA Colors Jumbo Eye Pencil, and it is in the shade Seashells. And I'm just going to take a little brush, obviously, since this one is so small, and I'm just going to take some of the product, apply it to my waterline. Now for mascara, I'm just going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and apply a couple coats to the top eyelashes and the bottom eyelashes. So for my lips, I'm going to use this Colorpop Ultra Satin Lip. This is one of the ones from the Kathleen Lights and Colorpop collection, and this is in the shade Dreamy. This is the completed look with the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust eyeshadow palette. I really do love this palette. I love the size of it. I feel like I can just put it in my makeup bag or my purse and just go, and it literally has all of the shades that I obviously would use for a full makeup look. These shades are like my everyday go-to shades, so that is another reason why I absolutely love this palette. Hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I always have a subscribe link at the end of the video, and of course the big red subscribe button down below. Also, if you guys want to stay tuned with all of my future uploads, make sure to turn on that push notification bell. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!